going to record it.
Mumbai, Maharashtra. I am studying in Sharda High School, Sakinaka, Paredawadi. And I have joined Asta Academy to join Air Force or Army.
All right. Thank you, Kandya. Welcome to English class.
Welcome,
All right.
teacher.
Anybody else? Anybody else wants to introduce themselves? Those who were not done it yesterday. Anybody else? I'll give you 2 minutes time. If you would like to do that, just raise your hand.
My name is, ma'am, can I speak?
Yes, yes.
My name is Sai Sunil Mali from Karjat Malewadi.
What is that? I didn't, sorry.
Karjat,
Sorry, your name?
Karjat, Mahar. Sai Sunil Mali.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes.
From Karjat Malewadi.
Hmm.
My school name is KS English Medium School, Kada. I joined Asta Academy because join an Indian Army. Okay, thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Anyone else wants to say anything like this? Those who are not there yesterday. Otherwise, we will go into that. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much. Those who introduced themselves today. Welcome to English class again. So today we are gonna. Yesterday we have written a test, right? Yesterday we have written a test. Most of you have scored well. Some of you haven't scored. It's okay. So we just have to learn the basics of English. See, all of you have studied English till your 10th standard, and here, especially in the ND exam point of view, we are not going to learn it all over again like how we have learned it in 5th standard or 6th standard or in primary classes. Okay? Grammar is all the same. So in 10th standard or in 12th standard, grammar will not change. Only your learning pattern. This kind of things, because that and all you have already covered in your high school classes especially. We are focusing more on how to deal with it in an MBA point of view. Okay, you will have a lot of questions in your MBA English paper. Most of it will be optional. There will be questions like spot the errors, sentence completion, jumble sentence, correct command, and writing from the comprehension, etc. So we will focus more into the syllabus after this preparatory 1 month. So this May month, what I'm planning to do is I'll give you a detailed syllabus of what I'm going to do in each classes. So this May month, what I'm going to do is I'm just making you get familiarized with the language, the general grammatical skills that you are losing, okay, how to correct it. At the same way, how to be more confident and how to break that hesitation that you have for speaking English. The problem with most of us is we know English, but we hesitate to speak English. We don't get to speak English. At your home, you will be speaking your regional language. In other classes, probably most of the lectures, you will be speaking either Hindi or Marathi. You don't get to speak English, and language is something, if you're not using it, it will fade away. Okay, it's you cannot speak English just because you are learning English or you have learned English for 10 to 15 years. You can fluently speak English. No, unless and until you're not using it, you will not. Just look at the example of you are people gone to a good school and learned English. You're in English medium or CBSE for the last 15 years or 10 years, but still you're not that fluent as some tour guides. If you have been to Ajanta, Ellora caves and all those things, and there are people called as tour guides who always deals with these foreigners to guide the tourist places and all. If you go to Taj Mahal, if you go to anywhere, this tour guide. Have you seen the way they speak English? Have you ever listened to them? They must have not gone to any schools. They haven't written any CBSE or ICSE curriculum exam. But have you heard the way Have you ever heard the way they speak English? They speak really good English. How? There are people who haven't even gone to schools. You know how? Because of their constant experience. That is what they are doing every day. So if you practice something for a long time, you will automatically acquire it. So speaking English, the language English is something rather than learning it in the classroom stuff, learning all the rules, S plus V plus tens plus all those things. Rules बहुत है वो सब learn करने में speaking नहीं होता. Speaking will only happen whenever you start speaking. Be it right, be it wrong, be it not fluent at the moment, doesn't matter. It's okay. Start speaking. Start speaking, start reading stuff, start listening and noticing the next time you hear an English song or English, listen, get familiarized with the word. Have that intention. I want to improve my English. I want to make my English better. Okay? Be in that attitude and start listening from today and pay some efforts learning it. New words, new vocabulary, words, and all those things which needed basically for speaking English. So the practical skills should be there. So you should an effort from your own self. Yesterday, as I told you, if you don't speak English, how much ever good qualities or talents you have, you will be shut out from some areas. You cannot communicate properly. If you're going to planning to go into a good profession, okay, you should speak in good English. I'm not saying that you should speak like a, like a English language speaker. This Sai 03. Are you sleeping and listening to my class? In that place, you can be removed from the class. I don't encourage these kind of behavior in my class. If you're watching a movie, you can, like lie down on your sofa and watch the movie. But I am not a movie actor and I'm not doing a movie. I'm teaching and I expect you to maintain that decorum while listening to my class. There are people in this class who sits very properly, like Chaitanya, and you are not ready to sit properly. This moment you will be removed from the class. Either you sit properly and show your video, otherwise, I'm sorry, I'll be removed. Sai, I hope you have heard that. Okay? Yeah. So, I was talking about you need to put some effort, and that is only how you can. So today, our class will be a mixture of some days grammar, some days activities, some days something else, some tests, then again back to grammar, mix of all this. Activities wherein you need to get to speak a lot. Okay? So to start with, we will go with a simple grammatical topic, subject, verb, object. I want every one of you to have an English note. Rough note nahi hai, idhar udhar likhna hai. I will not encourage it. We are going to meet soon in the academy. So at that time, I will check your note. Okay, so please have a proper notebook for English. Anurag, where is your note? Can I see your note, Anurag? Anurag? Anurag, can you hear me? I have seen you inserting your. Yeah, go and take your note. That's good. Chaitanya, can I see your notebook?
Yes, ma'am.
Kalyan, can I see your notebook? Just show it towards the camera. Kalyan. Okay, Chaitanya. Anurag, did you bring your book? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So today we are going to learn a small topic, subject, verb, object. Those who have written yesterday's test, they must have seen this question after question number 1 in yesterday's test. All the English sentences, the generic structure of an English sentence, it will have a subject, it will have a verb, and you have an object. An object has one more bifurcation, direct and indirect object. So we'll start with the subject. Every sentence is in English. I'll try to share a screen. Hopefully it works. Let's go. Okay. Can you all see the screen?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, it is sort of blurry.
Time screen blur.
You can read it. Okay. One of the answer. Can you read what is there in the screen?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
You cannot read it at all.
I can read some. I can read like in a sentence, structure or subject come first, then the verb, and then the object.
If one person could read that, that's enough. Remaining with the explanation, we can manage. Yeah. Listen to it. I told you today we are going to learn subject, verb, and object. Listen carefully, okay? And I'll give you time to write. Don't take it now. While I explain, I don't want you to be, like listening here and there and writing and all. While I explain, please. So first we are going to see what a subject is. In a sentence structure, a subject comes first, then the verb, and then the object. So this is the general order. Subject first, then verb, then object. That is the generalized structure or order in English language. Now, what is a subject? Who or what performs the action of the verb is subject. कौन परफॉर्म करते हैं वो एक्शन, किसके बारे में, ओके, और which thing के बारे में है वो sentence, that will be the subject of that sentence. I've given an example. Sam ate oranges. So you can ask the question, who ate oranges? Sam. So here, which is the subject? Sam's. Okay, so that's it. Quickly, you can write this screen. Put today's date. Give the heading parts of a sentence, subject, verb, object. That is the first topic. I want everybody to put today's date. आज का date क्या है?
4 May.
Put today's date.
4 May.
Chapter 1, parts of a sentence, subject, verb, object. Okay. Parts of a sentence, subject, verb, object. A heading देना है. Parts of a sentence, subject, verb, object. I hope you have written the heading now. Then you should write the subheading, subject. Okay, those who are using different kinds of pen like blue and black, it is always good to have or maintain your notebook neatly. Okay, you yourself will have some interest in reading the book when your book is neat. So if you have a black pen, give the subheadings with black and the middle things with blue.
Ma'am,
So-
I am not able to read.
Okay, give the subheading. That is why I'm explaining line by line. Give the subheading subject. And who
Ma'am, your screen is blur.
whoever speak, the first rule, please tell your name and speak so that I can talk back.
Excuse me, ma'am. Myself, Vaibhav Bhusare. I'm not seeing the screen. Getting me blur.
Okay, Viper, could you are you able to listen to me? Can you hear my voice, Viper?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Then just follow my voice. You will be able to write it. Got it? I told you the heading, parts of sentence, subject, verb, object. Just follow my lead. You will write. Whoever finds the screen blurred, you can follow my lead. You can write it. So main heading, subject, verb, object. After that, subheading, subject. Vaibhav, did you write that?
Yes, ma'am.
So subject के नीचे लिखो first point जैसे in a sentence structure, a subject comes first, then the verb, and then the object. In a sentence structure, a subject comes first, then the verb, and then the object. Bracket में S hyphen V
Teacher,
hyphen O.
I am Kalyan Panay. Teacher, can you repeat the sentence?
In a sentence structure, a subject comes first, then the verb, and then the object. Bracket में S hyphen V hyphen O. Second point, who or what performs the action of the verb is subject. Who or what performs the action. Who or what performs, P-E-R-F-O-R-M-S, performs the action of the verb is subject. Who or what performs the action of the verb. The action of the verb is subject. Example, Sam, S-A-M, Sam, it's the name of the person. Sam ate, A-T-E, past tense of oranges, O-R-A-N-G-E-S. Sam ate oranges. Sam ate oranges. Vaibhav, did you finish writing? Vaibhav?
Yeah, myself, Vaibhav, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Kalyan, did you finish writing?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Okay, let's move on.
Hello, ma'am.
Who's this?
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, speak. May I know who are you?
How can my name is Sandesh, ma'am. How can what perform over action of subject?
I didn't get you. Come again.
How can what perform action of the subject?
I don't understand the word that you are saying. What are you trying to say? If you want to speak in Hindi, Hindi में बात करो.
Madam, in sentence, what or who or what perform action of the verb is subject.
Okay.
ऐसा लिखा है लेकिन who परफॉर्म कर सकता है, what कैसा परफॉर्म करेगा?
The circus. It's not necessary that always people has to be the subject. Okay. The train came late. Okay. What came late, beta? Sandesh bolo. The train came late. What came late?
The train came late.
So
Train.
asking, what came late? Train. So उधर performance किसने किया? Train, है ना? So we
What
could
name?
answer what.
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you say Sandesh
Ma'am,
came
तो
late.
it is object के लिए होगा ना?
What? Sandesh came late.
वस्तु या
Listen to me.
who came late?
Sandesh came late है तो you can ask who came late. Sandesh came late. So Sandesh, it's about Sandesh coming late. Sandesh के बारे में है वो sentence. If I'm saying the train came late, it's about train coming late. The sentence is about the train coming late. So sentence का subject train है. So that is why you have used, if it's a person, you will use who. If Sandesh coming late, it's who. And if train coming late, it's obviously a thing. So it is what. So ultimately, किसके बारे में है? Sometimes it can be about a thing. Sometimes it can be about a person. So किसके बारे में है वो sentence? वो है sentence का subject. Sometimes it can be people or living beings. Sometimes it can be things. I think that explains it well and clear. Okay, going to the next verb. All right, the verb. All the time we are listening or we are very familiar with this word verb. Verb is the action verb. Verb is a word that expresses what that action is. All right, वो करने वाला thing, the kriya, is known as the verb. I've given the same example. Sam ate oranges. Here, the verb is being highlighted. Ate. Ate means eating. Anything that is in action. Kindly mute all your mics, everyone. Yeah. Anything that is in action, that is known as a verb. Eat, jump, play, write, listen, teach, sleep, stand, walk, anything that involves an action, activity is known as a verb. Okay, types are main verb, auxiliary verb, and modal auxiliary verbs. Okay, all the action words can be categorized in the main verb part. Any action words in English. Yeah. Did somebody talk?
Myself Chaitanya, ma'am, your screen is blur.
Becca, you can hear my voice, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So kindly listen to what I'm saying. Okay. And when you are supposed to write, I will dictate it for you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So rather
Yes.
So kindly listen. Even if the screen is blurred, it's okay if you listen. Listening is a skill. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm not explaining rocket science here. This is something that you have learned all your life. This is some simple thing. Even if the screen is blurred, there is no problem. You listen to what I'm saying. Okay? You're not mentally retarded kids. You can process what you listen. And after that, when I ask you to write it, I will read it out for you. So what is the big deal? So rather than just screaming out through your mic, listen. Okay? Yeah. So we were talking about verbs. Verbs is action verbs. Anything that is done as an action in English is verb. So verb can be main verb. Main verb is what these action words are. And it exists in three forms: V1, V2, V3. Any verbs, any action words in English, it has three forms: V1, V2, and V3. That is present, past, and past participle. Any verb we take. I've just given just four verbs as an example: eat, ate, eaten; go, went, gone; break, broke, broken; come, came, come. Okay. All right. So I would like Sandesh. Are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Sandesh, can you tell me V1, V2, V3 of 5 words?
Okay, ma'am.
Not which is there in there.
Go, went, gone.
Not which
Cut, cut, cut. go went go cut परत drink drunk drank आणि drive drew driven play played
And no need to use ani and all this in this English class. In my class, nobody will speak any other language apart from English. Okay, Sandesh?
sorry ma'am.
And drink, come again. Say the V1, V2, V3 of drink.
Drink drunk
And that is wrong. The V1, V2,
drink
V3
drunk
is
drank
drink, drank, and drunk. Okay?
drunk.
Drink,
Yes ma'am.
drank, drunk. Say it again correctly. Drink, drank, drunk.
drunk
Say
run
it
ran
louder.
run
I'm asking you to say drink, drank, drunk correctly better. Say it again because you made it a mistake.
drink
Say it again. The
drank
V1, V2,
drunk
V3 of drink. Okay.
drink drank drunk.
All right. Who else? Rishikesh, can you say 5 words which Sandesh has not said? Any other 5 verbs? It's 3 forms. Rishikesh. To pay.
I'm good, better, best.
Oh my God. Good is a verb. Rishikesh.
No, ma'am.
आप बोलो. Good verb है क्या? Adjective है क्या? Good action है क्या?
verb नहीं.
Good कैसे action हो जाएगा? It's just a quality. Good is not a
Yes.
action. This is where people get confused. Okay, good is just a quality. Qualities are coming under adjectives. That is different. Verb is just the action words beta. Any actions that we do. Abhi bolo. Rishikesh,
No, ma'am.
you don't remember any action words? Talk. You're talking right now. So talk. What is the 3 forms of talk? V1, V2, V3. Right.
Ma'am, don't know.
Talked.
Talk. Talked. Talk. Who else is speaking apart from Rishikesh?
Ma'am, Kalyan.
Rishikesh, you didn't know the V1, V2, V3 of talk beta? TALK talk?
No, ma'am.
talked
Who just spoke right now?
Sandesh.
Kalyan.
Sandesh.
Sandesh, did you say it?
Yes ma'am.
Sandesh, when you say talk, don't say talked. It's not talked. It's talked. Okay?
Okay ma'am.
Say it again correctly.
Ma'am, I am from
Try.
rural area, so it is a
I don't care
Problem.
where you're from. I don't care where you're from. I'm your teacher, and when I ask you to change it, you can change it. Otherwise, you can go back to your
I
rural
will
school.
change it ma'am. I will change it.
Yeah. So I'm asking you change it right now. Talk. Slowly try it.
Talked.
Talks नहीं है, talked. Talked नहीं बोलना है.
Okay ma'am.
Okay? And it's okay. If you're from rural area, you're from the city, or you're from forest, Adivasi, I don't care. It's all about how your attitude is. If you think that whatever I learned is the perfect and I'll never change, you are going to be really stupid. But
Yes.
if you're sitting in the class with an attitude that I can change, I will follow what the instructor says, then you will definitely change. Okay, Sandesh? So
Yes ma'am.
be in that correct attitude. Attitude hamesha sahi rakhna hai. All right?
Yes ma'am.
You are here to
Yes.
learn. You are here to learn,
Yes.
and you have to learn much more than the other students if you are from rural. Okay. So
Okay
today
ma'am.
you have learned one main correction. From today, you will never say talked. You will say
Yes
talk.
ma'am. Talked.
Beta? Yeah, very
Yes
good.
ma'am.
Excellent. You got a good skill, so you just need to learn. Fine. So that is what verb is. And whose mic is that? Only muted. Yeah, fine. So That is what verb was. Verb has, see, I'm not sharing any screen. Just listen to me. You can say main verb say, auxiliary verb say, modal auxiliary verb say. All these action words comes under main verbs. Huh? All this eat, talk, play, drink, jump. And I'm going to give you a small assignment today. I know most of the people sitting in this class hardly knows 5 verbs and it's V1, V2, V3. Rishikesh? Hannah? So what you need to do, unless and until you want to speak good English, knowing the V1, V2, V3 is very important.
Ma'am,
Verb
I'm
form,
talking about V1, V2, V3. Some verbs.
what happens with you?
Ma'am, I am talking some verbs V1, V2, V3.
Who?
Hello, ma'am.
I didn't hear you clearly, but your voice was good.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, better.
Ma'am, I'm Kalyan Sonone. Your voice is not coming, ma'am.
My voice is not coming.
Ma'am, it is coming clearly.
Till now also your
Somebody-
voice is not coming, ma'am.
When somebody interrupts, my voice will not come. If you unmute your mic more than 2-3 people, my voice will be broken. So I am not giving permission to more
Hello,
than
ma'am.
one.
Your voice is not coming.
No, ma'am, you are audible.
Ma'am, you are audible to me.
You are audible, ma'am.
I am audible. Kalyan, it's your problem. It's not your problem. So many people can hear me. So Kalyan, it is something from your end. Okay. Yeah. So what I'm saying is today everybody has to write 10 verbs and it's V1, V2, V3. I'm giving it in the type also. So if you cannot hear me or it's not coming properly, you can see the chat as well.
Excuse me, ma'am.
V1, V2, V3.
Excuse me,
Excuse me, sir.
ma'am. Myself, Vaibhav Bhusare. Your voice is coming, but it is very low.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Voice is very low, ma'am.
What about
No, ma'am, it is also.
No, ma'am. No, lonely, madam.
is it any better?
No, ma'am.
For everyone, it's the same.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So no more disturbance with the video or audio. I will switch on the video and I hope the sound clarity is proper. So you don't have to complain anymore.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So we were talking about verbs and I told you I was actually giving an assignment that is when you all could hear me. What I was trying to say is everyone has to write 10 verbs a day and learn it. What is that?
Okay.
10 verbs a day and you need to learn it. Everyone, okay? Every day you need to learn 10 verbs without fail. Every day I'll ask. Okay, there are more than 1,000 verbs in English. And every day, if you learn 10 verbs before going to sleep, every day, even if I remind you or not, you need to learn it every day, then it would not be a problem. So make sure that
Can I write? I'm
Please
Kalyan
let me
Sonone. Can we write the meaning also of that?
You don't have to write the meanings for now. You just have to write 10 verbs. It's V1, V2, V3. And Kalyan, I would like to inform one more thing. Whenever I speak, you should not interrupt me. That's not manners.
Sorry, ma'am.
Not just Kalyan, everyone. Kalyan, keep your mic on mute. This is very mannerless. Even before I could finish something, you will interrupt. That is not decency. I'll give you a specific time for others to speak. Until then, and if you face some voice clarity में issue है तो one person, I am just appointing one person to speak. Rishikesh sir is there. Either he will speak, otherwise one person from the team. Like, okay, somebody who always just cries out. That's all very indecent. ऐसे नहीं करना है. You are behaving in a class in that way. You need to mention it. And whenever I ask you to have, now it's the time for you to speak, or when now is the time you can clear the doubt, that time you can speak. Otherwise, especially in online platforms, it doesn't look good. Okay, so nobody in my class will do that. So kindly follow the same. Okay, so next time, Vaibhav, whenever some connectivity issue is there, Vaibhav can unmute and speak. Nobody else. Okay, if anybody faces any other issues, the decent way is chat it across. That is not disturbing the class, because you don't know that whether it's a connection problem from your side or from my side. So better you first chat it out, then I will check whether everybody can hear. Then if it's something that to be cleared, I will definitely clear it. But there is a manner in which things have to be handled. And you need to learn it because you are here for a professional learning. Okay? So please have some discipline in everything that you do. So I didn't ask you to write meanings, clear-cut instructions. Even in chat I have given. Write 10 verbs. And Shantanu, I didn't ask you to type it up to me now, beta. Listen to the instruction and behave. What you need to do is 10 verbs. It's V1, V2, V3. You should start writing at the back side of your note every day. Okay? Every day, 10 words, essay collection. And at the end of the day, you